People said if you walked past Okoro's house at night, you could hear fear itself breathing. His home was not the biggest in Egoma village, but it was the loudest, full of shouting, broken plates, and a woman sobbing that made even the wind pause. And on the night everything changed, the village would never forget the silence that followed. Okoro's wife, Inkem, had lived with him for 7 painful years. She had entered the marriage with hope, but Okoro crushed hope the way his fists crushed anything that displeased him. He shouted often, he beat often, he controlled everything, her food, her friends, her movements, her breath. People whispered, one day he will go too far. But nobody stepped forward. Fear sat on every tongue. Then it happened. One evening, the shouting was louder than usual. The crash was heavier. And when the door finally opened again, Okoro walked out alone. His face was hard, cold, emotionless. Inkem never walked out again. The village mourned. Women cried bitterly. Men shook their heads. And elders called it a tragedy that must not repeat. But though everyone knew the truth, no one dared speak it out loud. Okoro moved freely among them, head high, chest out, like a man who had done nothing wrong. Still, something changed in the village. People watched him with hidden anger. Mothers held their daughters tighter when he passed. Men refused to greet him first. Okoro noticed. Their eyes accused him. Their silence judged him. And for the first time, he felt uncomfortable in his own land. So he made a decision. If the women of Egoma refused to smile at him, if the men refused to sit and drink with him, if the elders avoided his doorway, then he would get himself another wife. But not from this village. He would go far away, to a place where no one knew his story, his hands, or his darkness. A place where he could start again and find a woman who would fear him properly. And somewhere in the distance, a woman he had not yet met was already waiting with her own secret.